Well, hello and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. Today is Monday, October 30th of 2017. My name is Pete Connor, your host, and we've got hopefully a group of people that we can get through here this morning, but we'll see about that. First in the chute are going to be Tanya Schreck, Cindy Stelter, and Mary Karstensen, who are going to be talking about, it's called In the Hunt. It's kind of deer opening weekend, and it's also people who are going to be hunting for great bargains at a variety of places in town that are holding craft sales and craft fairs. So we'll be looking at a good time with these ladies. We've already had a good time, I can tell you. And then they'll be followed by Sylvan Durbin and Judy Fairchild. Sylvan, of course, is Owatonna Arts Center Artistic Director, and they will be highlighting the OAC's pastimes, wine tasting, and Fezwig's Christmas dinner. So you want to stay tuned for both of these segments. Before we get going, I do want to say a couple of things here. This is a message to our audience, to you folks who watch Owatonna Today on the Charter Public Access Channel 181. On November 1st, the City of Owatonna is taking over the running of the Public Access Channel from Charter Communications. The city has not yet informed us as to the procedure we need to follow to get Owatonna Today Show on air on their new public access equipment. And until the city works out these details for all who provide programming for the Public Access Channel, our show will not be aired on Public Access Channel 181. So, for a short period of time, we hope, you will need to watch Owatonna Today Show on your YouTube channel on the internet. Go to YouTube, type in Owatonna Today Show in the search box, and all of our shows will come up for you on the YouTube page. Owatonna Today Show feels badly for any inconvenience this may cause you, our valued viewers, but unfortunately we have no control over this situation. You're certainly welcome to call the city to urge them to get the programming up and running on the Public Access Channel as soon as possible. And thank you in advance for your continued viewing of Owatonna Today. And now, after a bit of time for some commercial messages, we'll come back with the girls. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Jody Voisin with the staff at Fairview Animal Medical Center, your other family doctor. Fairview Animal Medical Center is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Betsy Linger from the Owatonna Foundation. Your generosity has made Owatonna a better place to live by benefiting our community, the arts, recreation, and education. Please consider a donation today. The Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and welcome to the ladies, Cindy, and Tanya,
Pete.
And Mary. We're going to talk about the upcoming weekend of craft fairs and such. And Cindy, I'm going to start with you to give us kind of some background, a lead in. You're with the Owatonna Business Partnership, which is taking kind of a leadership role around town. And then you two are going to talk about your specific show that you're having out at Brooktree. Mm-hmm. So, Cindy, why don't you tell us, and maybe we've got some poster stuff we can show
Sure.
as well.
So this weekend kicks off the Hunt is On. So beginning on Thursday, many of the local businesses that are part of the Owatonna Business Partnership have specials, special promotions, things to hunt for in their store. So if they're not going out to hunt for their own deer, they can find an oh dear gift or something for, oh dear, I can't live without that in one of these stores.
I see.
That's the idea, right? So there's many.
Is this pin money day? Is this
I hope so, right? I hope it's big allowance day, right? For all of these businesses. The Owatonna Business Partnership has, I think, 17 different businesses participating. They're all listed on a flyer. And you'll notice that there's a bullseye in front of every business that's on the flyer. And you get to hunt within each business for something they've selected in their store. And when you find it, you get to color in that bullseye. And when you've found 3 bullseyes or completed 3 bullseyes, you get to enter a drawing for some prize money. So we're trying to make it both fun and give you a chance to win something. So,
cool.
But each store is doing some sort of a special or a promotion. I have a featured card artist who's coming in who does handmade cards and our gingerbread cookies will be back in stock, so you
In
can
your
stock
shop.
up for the holidays. Yeah. Some live music Thursday evening, things like that. So,
So this
Yeah.
this is kind of like the core business places.
it is.
Right?
Yes.
Because then we've got all these other
Yep.
sites that are going to be having, like Mary
Yep.
and Tanya talk about, like at Brooktree.
Exactly.
And VFW and so
So there's the number of businesses that are doing that, and then in addition, there's craft shows and bazaars and events, and there's a full listing of those too. So the flyer that's out there has both the businesses on one side and all of the craft shows and whatever on the other.
When does this
So
all start?
This Thursday, November
Already?
2nd.
Ah.
Yep. So the businesses are all open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The bazaars and craft shows and things, a couple begin Thursday evening, several begin on Friday, or the most important one being Mary and her girls
There's a plug.
on Friday, and then a couple things continue on to Sunday, but Saturday is the day that all of them are happening.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So it's going to be a kind of a wild time in town.
it is. It's a difficult thing, I've heard, to get to all of it.
Yeah.
So you might want to spread it out a little bit and do a little Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Save some cash for all the days.
Lots of cash.
Sure.
Lots of cash.
Christmas shopping,
Right.
for sure.
Well, okay. Anything else? Anything other, that's kind of that, because you did this last year?
We did.
All right. And
Yep.
what's different this year from last year, as you might remember?
Well, with the businesses, we're doing a little prize drawing with it and making it kind of fun to come and hunt in our stores as well. So that's a little something extra. We've, for a couple of years now, or I think this is the third year, we've pulled together all of the craft shows and things as well, and made it so that people are aware of that and can get around to all of those and have them all in one place, as opposed to carrying 15 flyers around with them with each separate thing.
Kind
So
of like a
idea.
yeah,
scavenger hunt.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Gives
gives you an opportunity to get to it all. Yeah, yeah. You can do a
Geocaching.
passport. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Are there more businesses this year than last?
There are.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
growing.
Every year we have more participate, so
Cool.
it's fun.
Very
yeah.
well. All right. Thank you for that. And
Thank you,
if
Pete.
there's more to say, after, if you have a chance, after these two get done. So let's talk about.
Setting us up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow.
I figured I'd better quickly, because who knows where this is all going to go. Let's talk about Brooktree. What's going on at Brooktree?
Well, we're back at Brooktree.
Back at Brooktree.
We're back at Brooktree. We're so happy about that. Our show is called the Annual Artisan Trunk Show, and we started 16 years ago. For the first 13 years, we were in my home, and we outgrew it. So we're excited to be back at Brooktree, and they will be doing a wine testing event on Friday night from 5 to 7, which we're hoping brings people in to our show.
They'll have hot hors d'oeuvres, right?
Right.
Wine
The cost
tasting.
is $15, and they'll have hot hors d'oeuvres. You'll get a glass of wine, and then the tasting. So,
What can go wrong?
what can go wrong?
Exactly.
And then we want you to
Food,
shop.
drink, and
Food, drink, and shop.
Does it happen in that order?
Everything.
You get the wine first, then the food,
Yes.
and then come and shop.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, I know you used to be over at the senior place.
Last year we were at Senior Place. We couldn't get into Brooktree last year. I think they closed a little early. I'm not sure what we really like the Brooktree, so we're back.
Good venue. How many
Yeah.
vendors besides? Well, you each have your own table, I suppose.
We
Right.
have 5. Tanya and I are the originals. We started, and all of our things are handmade, handcrafted. When we first started, we did have, some people in there that had ready-made things.
You're repping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So, Tanya,
Yes.
the likes of which will be sold at this sale? What kinds of things?
Well, I'm wearing some of the jewelry that I've made, and some of the pieces I use from the hardware store.
I see.
I get some fun baubles from the hardware store and put them together. I have some C-clamp earrings, and so I have a few of those items. Otherwise, it's Mary and I both make jewelry. Mary taught me, how to make jewelry. She began this, and we kind of make some different things.
We have a little different style.
Yeah. So there seems to be something for everyone. And Pat Kupke does beautiful knit pieces. Mary also made this piece. She makes some clothing. Pat Kupke also does that. What else? You paint?
I do paint.
Yes. Some really cute snowman items. Pat is doing some, what else is she doing?
Pat is doing knit tops, felted mittens, fingerless gloves.
Very, very cute.
Roberta does fabric wrapped
And who's
bowls.
Roberta?
Halverson.
Okay.
She does fabric wrapped placemats and bowls, and she's doing some quilts. And
Some amazing pieces.
Mary Wright does hand stamped cards and
Christmas gift tags.
Wow.
Darling gift tags. So we have a good time, and it's a fun group, and
I know this.
and we do.
It goes without saying.
Yes, we have a good time at the show. We enjoy seeing everyone come.
when we want everybody else to have a good time when they're there.
Yeah.
So
And it goes again you're on Friday and Saturday?
Friday and
evening?
Saturday.
Friday from 9 to 7.
Yep.
And
Saturday
Saturday
from 8 until 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I hope weather is good, you know. That's
Not
the
too
other-
good.
Not too
Not
good?
too
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad if it's real bad weather, and it's bad if it's real good weather. You know? Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking about this thing. You know,
Yeah.
this is kind of could be part of the homemaker's toolkit, right?
Right.
You need a washer for something. You got to
Yeah,
fix the
you
faucet.
can just take it
Where's
off
the
your
jewelry
bracelet.
box? Go-
Yeah, exactly.
Along with
Exactly.
the knife, screwdriver,
I'm
and the
telling
fork and all
you,
that.
it's
yeah?
multi-purpose.
And it looks nice.
Thank you very much.
Not that you can be talking about price tags, but you know, how affordable are these things? I mean, would you consider this kind of upscale stuff that you're going to have at your sale?
We would like to say that, yes.
But we are also well known for being very affordable.
We are.
We get we have some faithful customers every year. We have had lots of responses of how affordable our jewelry is. All of the pieces that we carry, everybody's pieces. So it's not high-end. We like to think they're high-end looking, but they're
But
not
not
real
high-end
high-end in
costing.
cost.
Yeah.
So they're not going to have their banks broken.
Correct.
No, but they should bring a lot of their allowance.
Values will abound.
Yes, yes.
And Cindy, you'd probably take a piece of that as well, wouldn't you? The
I'd be
values
happy.
will abound,
I'd be
yeah.
happy to.
What,
yes.
By the way, back to you in terms of your place.
Yes. Yep.
What's going to be different about your shop compared to normal business?
Well, compared to today,
Yeah.
the holidays will have arrived by Thursday. Maybe not all, but a lot, as much as we can make happen between now and then.
Yeah.
So
So
we're
what's-
open for trick-or-treating
yeah.
tomorrow night, the downtown businesses from 4:30 to 6. So I'm going to still have Halloween and Thanksgiving and fall, and then we're going to have Christmas. So we got our work cut out
kind
for
of
us.
Run riot right
Right.
into one to the next. to the
Right.
next, yeah.
Yep. So we're kicking off the Thursday night and having live music and the featured card artists, but then we'll have some other specials in the store as well. So
good.
it's going to be a fun
It's going to
time.
be a live town.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad to know that all things are going to be happening. And thank you so much for being here, you ladies. We've had a good time doing this, and I know people have a good time visiting your places. So thanks again for being here, and best wishes. Hope you have a good weekend. And thank you for being
Thank
with
you.
us.
Thanks, Pete.
We're going to take some time for messages, and we'll be right back with our next guest. So please stay with us.
Welcome to Bremer Bank. I am Jason Iberg.
And I'm Shannon Pedersen.
Bremer is a full financial services bank.
We invite you to stop by Bremer Bank and experience the Bremer difference.
You are always welcome at Bremer.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community. you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Since 1988, the Owatonna Area Business Development Center has been the part of the success of many area businesses. The center leases office space and manufacturing space and offers on-site business consulting. The Owatonna Area Business Development Center is in business to help your business be a success.
Hi, this is Eric with the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. A heated swimming pool, sauna, running track, cardio room, basketball court, weight room, and 6 tennis courts are among the amenities you can enjoy at our facility. We have a variety of membership packages available to meet the needs of everyone, or you can simply drop in for the day. Stop out today and take advantage of all we have to offer. West Hills Tennis and Fitness, encouraging and promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and welcome to Judy Fairchild, a local artist, because she has things right there by her, and we're going to talk about those, right, Judy? Tell us about that. As well as Sylvan Durbin, who has to be here when we talk about these things, who is the artistic director at Owatonna Arts Center, and we're going to be highlighting pastimes, some wine tasting, and I like this one, Fezziwigs Christmas dinner.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Yeah.
Fezziwigs?
Definitely,
like the
that's
name.
coming up in December as well.
Yeah.
For those of us who don't know Fezziwigs, he was Scrooge's first employer.
Okay.
And the Fezziwigs used to throw a Christmas party in their warehouse each year. And so that's kind of the theme with it. And Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwigs will have this wonderful feast. Obviously, you need to buy a ticket. There'll be marvelous carolers sung throughout the evening. Scrooge is actually going to interrupt dinner and a few things. So it's a very wonderful Christmas event. You need to get tickets. There's $60 in advance.
Okay, and at the Art Center?
At the Art Center, of course.
All right, well, there we took care of Fezziwigs.
Yeah, sounds
and
like
maybe
fun,
we need to
doesn't it?
read. Was he noted in the Christmas Carol?
I believe he was noted in the Christmas Carol.
We'll have to go back and look at that. Yeah, right. Well, let's move then, coming this way, to talk about the pastimes, which has been an annual event for quite a long time. Judy, you're a part of that and have been a part of that?
Right, I've been a part of it. I think more than 5 years.
You've probably been in it for about 10 or
Oh, okay.
8, I would think.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. It took me a long time to get a product. I've probably been active at the Art Center for more like 20. Took me 10 years to get a product I could put in pastimes.
So you've been doing things.
I've been doing things.
Specifically clay or other media?
Clay, mostly clay, yeah. I've taken a couple of the other classes they've had there, but mostly clay.
Judy has taken some classes with Joan Mooney, which is for adults through community education. You also reminded me that she's taken other clay workshops that the Art Center has offered. She did one on glazing we had maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And she's also taken one on lid making rather recently.
On what?
Lid making, for like a bowl or a pot.
Yeah, a jar or a teapot.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know there was a specialty for lids.
And we also had someone come down from the cities for our throwing large, like more than 10 pounds of clay at one time.
Okay. Explain throwing, please.
Oh, okay. Well, you put your clay on the wheel, get it going, center it, and you throw it up.
The whole
That's
business.
called throwing clay.
All
Yeah.
right.
And, technically you could do this blindfolded, and some people have demonstrated that way.
Yes.
But it's a lot more difficult than it looks.
It's the feel, it's, if you try to do it by sight, it's probably hard to get your clay in the center, but if you do it by feel, you can just feel when that clay is in the center. Yeah, I mean, it's just smooth, it just...
So these are examples of your work that will be on display.
Right.
This
Right, and there'll be
during-
other potters there also, so And there's a wide variety of things. There's woodworkers.
Yeah, let's talk about the
Jewelry.
kinds of things. Yeah.
Well, there'll be jewelry. Sue Peoples is one of them who will have beaded jewelry. She makes her own beads and strings them. Pottery, paintings, wood carvers will be back again this year. Painted furniture has already started to move into the building, and crystal sun catchers are just a variety of things. Oh, and baskets.
Oh, yeah.
But we also encourage you, to come on Thursday evening from 5 to 7. It's again on Saturday from 9 in the morning till 7 in the evening, and short time on Saturday from 9 to 3.
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday. Did I say Sunday?
No, but you said Saturday twice, I think. So, but anyway.
Okay.
And there's soup,
Soup, yes.
bread. It's a great place to go for lunch.
Yeah.
We always plan, my girlfriends and I always plan a lunch around pastimes because
Is there a cost to get in?
No, it's free to get in. There's obviously a charge for the soup and bread.
Right.
The other thing that is really fun to see is, as Judy was basically saying, Judy and her friends come and they'll share time over soup and bread and catch up on old times, as well as, find some wonderful, one-of-a-kind items that they just can't live without as well.
How much of the center is occupied by the exhibitors and by all the events that are happening?
Well, the wonderful thing is the Performing Arts Hall, which is fairly large, which I call Owatonna's living room, is turned into a boutique. And so there will be tables and all kinds of wonderful things on display for people to wander around and explore and find. And the boardroom area is where the you can have a bowl of soup or a cup of soup as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
and also the artists, the artists are participating. They're walking through the area, so if you have questions about any of the art, you can meet the artists of the pieces you're buying.
sure.
I think.
Well, that makes it really personal.
It is.
Too.
It's a fun thing. I've said if I didn't have anything to sell there, I would still want to work. I would still want to work the pastimes because it's just such a festive. It's just a fun occasion, and the people are just great.
And how many vendors will there be?
We have about a dozen.
Okay.
And so that's really great, and the rooms are going to be filled with just a lot of wonderful things.
Are your vendors selected, or pre-selected? Or is it kind of first come, first serve? You have a dozen, how do they line up?
We jury it, so they do need to apply. The good thing is a number of them have been coming for years, so we know their product and the quality of things that they're going to be showing. And there are a number of individuals who really enjoy coming to Pastimes because they're looking for pottery, they're looking for these very unique, one-of-a-kind pieces as well.
Sure, okay. So let's do
Great place to shop for Christmas presents.
Yeah, and unique presents.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Could I do one other thing?
Oh,
that's
please.
Coming
Yeah,
up
absolutely.
from Pastime, we're going to do our third annual Deck the Halls ornament making, which will be on November 14th. It's going to be in the morning and in the afternoon as well. 7 different ornaments that you can make. It's kind of aimed at kids, but also adults can come. You can do all 7 for $30 or each one for $5. And I better check to make sure I gave the wrong date. It's November 18th.
18th, all right.
Okay. We're also going to have a watercolor workshop that same day up in the large room, which is you could check on our website for more details with that as well.
Okay.
So there's a lot of activities happening.
All right.
And wine tasting?
Yeah, I was going to just say, what about the wine tasting? We didn't
And
miss
wine
that.
tasting is coming up as well too, which let me get that date to make sure that I have it, which is November 10th, a Friday evening, 6:30 to 9 p.m. And then I know that I talked about Fezziwigs, but I don't want to leave out the kids. On, I believe, December 9th, which I think is a Saturday in the morning. Bring the kids, Santa will be there.
Cool.
So
lots of things.
A lot of
going
good
on.
Lots of things
Hubbub,
going on.
A good place to be.
And what a gorgeous place for Owatonna.
Yeah, isn't it, though?
It's really a jewel.
Yeah, someday we'll just need to get over there and do another expose of that whole place.
Yeah, the new
entryway
is
wonderful.
just beautiful.
Really, yeah. Well, we need to go. Thank you for being here to share. We didn't get to talk too much about your stuff, except we get to see it, and that's really pretty nice. So thanks for being here, both of you, and best wishes for the upcoming events that you have at OAC.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, you bet. And thank you for being with us today. We're going to stop now for a bit of commercial message, and then we'll be right back with our close. So please stay with us.
Cedar Valley Services, located at the corner of Rose and Grove in Owatonna, provides an array of services for people with disabilities in Steele County. CVS thanks the entire community, especially our business customers, for supporting us in Owatonna for 43 years. Thank you from CVS.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And before we get to some community announcements, I'd like to share this message with you. It's for you, our audience members who watch Owatonna Today on the Charter Public Access Channel number 181. On November 1st, the City of Owatonna is taking over the running of the Public Access Channel from Charter Communications. The City has not yet informed us as to the procedure we need to follow to get the Owatonna Today Show to air on these new public access pieces of equipment. And until the City works out these details for all who provide programming for the Public Access Channel, our show will not be aired on the Public Access Channel number 181. So for a short period of time, we hope that you will watch us on the Owatonna Today Show on your YouTube channel on your computer. Go to YouTube, type in Owatonna Today Show in the search box, and all of our shows will come up for you on your YouTube page. Owatonna Today Show feels badly for any inconvenience this may have caused you or valued viewers, but unfortunately we have no control over the situation. You are certainly welcome to call the City to urge them to get the programming up and running on the Public Access Channel as soon as possible. And thanks in advance for your continued viewing of Owatonna Today. Probably have time for one, maybe two community announcements. Owatonna Hospital Auxiliary is hosting its 55th annual Holiday Bazaar on Friday, November 3rd at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturday, November 4th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Owatonna Hospital. Lunch is for purchase at the Owatonna Hospital Prairie Meadows Cafe from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. each day. Proceeds from this event help support Owatonna Hospital's patient care mission and provide scholarships for students in nursing and health-related fields. And that'll take care of it for today. Come on back on Wednesday when we will have Roger Warheim with an update on Straight River Brew Pub and Shirley Schultz from the Chamber's Main Street program. So we'll want to see you back there for that. And please be safe and careful on Halloween Eve. Thanks for being here. See you on Wednesday.